So for now, you have your templates out, hopefully, and so you already filled in your initial colors on here yesterday. So you had your initial color recorded yesterday. What you're going to be doing today is recording your final color and the final column. And then also make the connection, is that increasing, decreasing, or having the carbon dioxide concentration stay the same. Okay? So fill in your data table, take a look at your results. You might want to put the white paper behind it again to compare the colors. And if you have your phone with a picture from yesterday, make sure you compare your initial color from yesterday with your final color for today. And just start out with filling in your data table from the template. Okay? So let's just take about the next 5 minutes to kind of take a look, talk about it with your table, see what changed, what didn't.
It's a little now it's like, yeah, it's not like a little more. No, let's put this behind it. So, wait, put the white Rose, the tape's sticking out on this. That's filmed. There's a lot here.
So maybe there was some other process. So when you get to the color question, what changed?
So they both just got lighter.
But that one
got more lighter. This one got like still pretty much pretty, but it's a little more. Then yesterday, this one had a bigger.
And which one, so they both had fish? Would you have light or dark? So which one was the light?
I don't know. It's just, we thought that one because it has lighter. Really? Yeah. I think it's just because it's just changing. Yeah, I think so.
So this will change more.
So do you see like with cellular respiration or some other kind of cellular respiration? Kind of just like then it gives off like off the shirt. The dead fish kind of gives off more CO2. Like this one right here, like the black one was really bright. Which one was the control? Lighter, darker, no, not darker, darker.
It's like more, but more of a
You saw
yellow.
the concentration of carbon dioxide change, right? Did it go up or did it go down? So it went up because you saw what color change. Exactly. So then you're thinking about that question that I asked. Was there still a process creating carbon dioxide when it was dead or alive? That's kind of what you consider now.
Wait. Just make it blue and blue. Yeah, just make the data the same. What, the CO2? The CO2 increase. Oh, yeah.
So what process was going on in this? So if there was no finish, it was using carbon dioxide processing carbon dioxide. So thinking about which happened in a higher rate. No, I'm just going to fill in the needle. We're just going to share the color changes just so we can fill the cost Okay, so you're just going to share this with me.
This one had so increasing CO2. I mean, it's lighter.
Dark setting. Okay. So what process was happening for this one? So if it gets lighter, which process?
Yeah, it's important.
So it's consistent because we know that for photosynthesis you need what? Light. So if it was in the dark, it wouldn't be enjoying photosynthesis. It would actually be.
Because if for the rate of the sun, I mean, it kind of increases more. Even I feel like if we did have the deadline, even the light won't even die, and it would still release more CO2.
All right, so I'm going to ask a couple groups to kind of share and help fill in their data. So in case some groups didn't maybe have enough PTB and it's kind of hard to tell some of their results. And also after this, once I've gone and made this little class data set, if you want to come up and look at some of the models from different classes, I wrote the conditions and you can observe the different color changes that occurred. So if yours didn't turn out great, the color change wasn't really visible, you can come up and look at some different setups that had some interesting results. And maybe potentially mock your setup as well, okay? So to start, would you share your experimental setup?
Well, our initial color BTB was yellow,
For the control.
and then the experiment was yellow.
Okay.
The final color BTB for the control was light blue. And the final color BTB for the control was blue.
In a darker blue. Okay, this is a darker blue. So for your control, did your CO2 increase, decrease, or stay the same?
Decrease.
Well, so if it went from yellow to blue, remember that it was going to be, decreased, you're right. I'm sorry, that's blue. My bad, decreased, yeah. And then for your experimental setup,
It also decreased.
did it decrease more or less than your
It
control?
decreased.
Okay, and then what were your conditions that you had set up? So conditions meaning, did you have a fish, a plant?
Oh yeah, our control had a fish and a plant. And BTB, in our experimental, it just had a plant.
Just had a plant. Okay, so if we look at this data set, it's actually pretty consistent with what you would expect to see, because in the situation where they didn't, these were both in the light, correct? In the situation where they didn't have a fish, there was more carbon dioxide being taken out of the solution, which made it more blue. So you could see that photosynthesis was happening at a higher rate here, whereas respiration was happening here with the fish. So it was also adding CO2 while the plant was taking it away. Okay? So there's some definite evidence of different changes with photosynthesis and respiration. And then in the back, will you share your setup? I think yours is great.
For the initial color for the control is blue.
Okay.
And then another blue.
Blue for experimental as well.
For the control, the final color was light blue. And then yellow.
And then yellow. Okay. So for your control, did the concentration of CO2 go up, down, or did it stay the same?
It increased, but only by a little.
Okay, so we'll say a small increase. And then for your experimental?
A bigger increase.
Okay. And then what were your conditions?